Ready? So we're going to read Prince Cinders. Prince Cinders by Babette Cole. Prince Cinders was not much of a prince. He was small, spotty, scruffy and skinny. He had 3 big hairy brothers who were always teasing him about his looks. They spent their time going to the palace disco with princess girlfriends. They made poor Prince Cinders stay behind and clean up after them. Oh dear. When his work was done, he would sit by the fire and wish he was big and hairy just like his brothers. One Saturday night, when he was washing the socks, a dirty fairy fell down the chimney. Oh my gosh. All your wishes shall be granted, cried the fairy. Ziz, ziz, boom, tick-tack-ta. This empty can shall become a car. Biff, bang, bong, bo, 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 to the disco you shall go. That can't be right, said the fairy. Uh-oh.
Car.
Toe of rat and eye of newt, your rags will turn into a suit. Oh, crumbs, thought the fairy. I didn't mean a swimsuit. Your greatest wish I'll grant to you. You shall be big and hairy too.
Oh no.
Ready? Prince Cinders got big and hairy, all right. Oh, rats, said the fairy. Wrong again. But I'm sure it'll all wear off at midnight. Prince Cinders didn't know that he was big, hairy monkey because that's the kind of spell it was. He thought he looked pretty good. So off he went to the disco. The car was too small to drive, but he made the best of it. But when he arrived at the Royal Rave Up, he was too big to fit through the door. He decided to take the bus home, and a pretty princess was waiting at the stop. When's the next bus? He grunted. Luckily, midnight struck and Prince Cinders all of a sudden changed back into himself. The princess thought he had saved her by frightening away the big, hairy monkey. Wait, she shouted. But Prince Cinders was too shy and he even lost his trousers in the rush.
Yeah.
The princess was none other than the rich and beautiful Princess Lovelypenny. She put out a proclamation to find the owner of the trousers. All the people reading the paper. Every prince for miles and miles around tried to force the trousers on, but they wriggled about and refused to fit any of them. Of course, Prince Cinders' brothers all fought to get into the trousers at once. Let him try, commanded the princess, pointing at Cinders. Oh, they won't fit that little squirt, sneered his brothers. But they did. Princess Lovelypenny proposed to him immediately. So Prince Cinders married Princess Lovelypenny and lived in a luxury happily ever after. And Princess Lovelypenny had a word with the fairy about his big, hairy brothers. Oh dear. Whom she turned into house fairies, and they flitted around the palace doing the housework for ever and ever.
It is